Get down, 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 get down.
Good afternoon, I'm Danny DeRocher, and this is your CSE Student News. Last week we caught up with Mrs. Willis and what she thought of the Skill Center, and this week we caught up with Mrs. Miller-Donner.
Hello, my name is Mrs. MD, and my favorite part about the Skills Center is having my own classroom. Actually, I discovered that I am the envy of a lot of teachers here because I have 4 doors in my classroom, and that means that I can escape in any direction. My year has been going just about as well as yours has been going. We've had just a few schedule changes, just a few, and that has made for kind of an unsteady start, but we are rebounding, and we've had 2 weeks that have been great, and looking forward to no more schedule changes. My favorite part here, besides having my own classroom, is student diversity. I have been so blessed and so inspired by meeting so many awesome students from all over the world. We've taken a look at the globe to see where everybody is from, and yet we're all here in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Midquarters are coming out this Friday and Monday. If your grades are not up to par, please see your teachers for AM and PM tutorial. The manufacturing field trip is on October 5th. Please catch up with Mrs. Mogul for more details. The pumpkin walk is on the 7th and the 8th, and the pumpkins are arriving to Miss Burnett's room for carving on the 4th. Bowling Club starts on Friday, October 7th. The sign-up sheets are next to the Bowlington board and cafeteria. To sign up, you must be passing in all of your classes, and you're not able to have any CSEs.
Miss Burnett, can you tell us about the bowling club?
Yes. The bowling club starts next Friday, October 7th, and we're looking for kids to join that are passing all of their classes and who don't have any COCs. The bowling club is a lot of fun. We go on Friday afternoons to Green Garden Lanes and bowl, and I only have about 10 slots and then some backup slots. So if you want to do it, make sure you sign up near the cafeteria. There's a poster for the bowling club. Even if there's no more lines, you can sign up and I'll put you on the backup list. And the bowling club goes until Friday, January 6th. So if you can't make it to all the Fridays, don't sign up.
Let's see what else is going on around the Skill Center.
Hey Skill Center, this is Word of the Week. This week's word is plethora. Mecca, can you tell me what plethora means?
No.
Well, let's go ask some people.
Alright. Hey Zarek.
Hi.
Here to ask you a question.
What's the question?
Okay, do you know what the plethora means?
Plethora means a lot of.
Alright, bro, you know what plethora means?
Plethora, it means pig leather.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you tell me what plethora means, Josiah?
Yes, it means a large amount of something.
Thank you.
What's your question?
What is plethora?
What is plethora?
Yes.
I believe plethora means a lot of something.
Thanks, guys. Plethora, a large amount of something.
For example, there was a plethora of food at the Thanksgiving feast.
Hello, CSE. I'm Malik Dupree, and this is Ivory, and we're interviewing Lindsay Knapp for our CSE senior interview. Well, Lindsay, how does it feel to be back in school?
Feels pretty good to be back in school. I actually enjoy school.
That's cool.
Do you know what your grad project is going to be on? My grad project is on the history of photography and how it's evolved over the years and everything like that.
That's nice.
Want to use my iPhone camera?
I probably could.
That's good. So what are you going to remember most about high school?
Well, since I came here last year and I didn't really know anybody, I guess making new friends would be my most memorable memory of high school.
I don't have friends.
Me neither. It's okay. What are your goals after you graduate?
Well, obviously to find a photography job and work on that for the rest of my life, I guess.
Yeah.
Go work at Snapchat. Well, that's all we have enough time for. We'll see you later.
Bye.
On Monday night, America witnessed its first debate between Donald J. Trump and Hillary Clinton. The debate itself focused primarily on the state of American people, the problems they face, and the candidates' supposed solutions to aid the nation. But that's not at all that occurred. During the debate, a number of things were said, and we are here we're here going to focus on some of the most important of those things. When Clinton commented on climate change or repeated that Trump did not believe in the change of Earth's climate, he said he never commented as such. This was falsified by several tweets that originated on his account where he said that climate change was a Chinese hoax. Clinton was also under fire from Trump for calling support towards many trade deals that are now viewed as poor deals in retrospect. Trump also said some fairly strange or rude things, said he did not pay his taxes and it made him a smart businessman, all the while ignoring the economic crisis where we suffered in 2008 for the very sort of greed that he is proposing. Trump himself also continued to interrupt the moderator and his opponent throughout the night. One source points to a total of 34 outright wrong or incorrect statements from Trump throughout the night. Clinton's strategy, it seems, was to bait Trump into making ridiculous or inflammatory statements. Across the country, you'll hear the same thing. Trump supporters think he obviously won. Clinton supporters believe she obviously won. But to many of us, we simply continue to wake up from the slumber at the wheel we've been in for so long. One more thing, students. Please take advantage of the voter registration tables that will be here next week on October 4th during lunches. It is absolutely your civic duty to do this, even if you don't like others, candidates, or both of them that have clearly won the nominations of both parties. Voting is a ripple in a pond of change. A vast number of ripples can change the glassy sill of a pond into a smooth place of activity. Okay, now I'm all finished. Thank you, CSE, and I will see you next time.
Hello, Skills Center. I'm Malcolm, and this is Terry, and this is your weekend history. Under escort from the U.S. Army's 101st Airborne Division, 9 black students enter all-white Central High School in Little Rock, Arkansas.
3 weeks earlier, Arkansas Governor Overall Faubus had surrounded the school with National Guard troops to prevent its federal order racial integration.
After a tense standoff, President Eisenhower sent 1,000 Army paratroopers to Little Rock to enforce the court order.
September 25th, 1957, a group of 9 black students entered into Central High School in Little Rock, Arkansas for the first time. They were known as the Little Rock Nine. This is actually the first time in Arkansas where students from a black-only school were integrated into a formerly white-only school. In 1954, Brown versus the Board of Education ruled segregation in schools based upon race unconstitutional. So this was actually a very, very big moment in civil rights history in our country. Prior to that, as previously said before, 3 weeks prior to September 25th, they had actually tried to, the students had tried to integrate into the school then, but they were met by the Arkansas National Guard. Governor Faubus, what he's told the people is he said, you know, you can't go in here, I'm totally against segregation. President Dwight D. Eisenhower had said to, you know, him and the Arkansas National Guard, no, you can't do this. And what ended up happening on that day, September 25th, was the 9 students were accompanied by the 101st Airborne of the U.S. Army, and they were accompanied into the school, and that was a very, very big moment in U.S. civil rights history. Thank you.
Hello, my name is David Trevino. I'm here with Malcolm, and we're interviewing Yugen, who plays...
So, Alan, what sport do you play?
I race BMX.
And what is that for all the people out there in the audience that don't know?
It is bicycle motocross, which is just pedal bike racing.
Is it dangerous?
Can be.
My sources have told me that you crashed yesterday. Give us a little more info on that.
It did not feel so good. I tried to do a trick on one of the jumps, and I looped out and just crashed.
Do you crash often?
No.
Okay. All right. This was Alan here. This is our Athlete of the Week. Thank you so much for tuning in.
That'll wrap it up for this week's news. I'm Danny DeRoche here. Have a great weekend.
I did it!